What's up everyone and welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be my plan with me for May. I hope you guys are really excited. I set up my journal a little bit differently this month. I mean, I'm using some of the same spreads because they work for me really well, but I included a couple new spreads in this one and I am very, very excited to show you guys. So if you haven't seen my other plan with me videos, I will link them right here for you guys because I have different spreads set up in different ones. So you definitely want to check out those and see what other spreads I have. And so definitely make sure you check those out so that way you can get a gist of just like how my bullet journal works in general. So for those of you that really like that I flipped through my previous month, I'm going to do that for you guys. So we're going to do a quick flip through of April and I'll explain just like how things worked, maybe something that didn't work well for me or might work well for you. And then we'll go into my May spread so I can show you just why I set up May a little bit differently or what my like thought process is when I'm going through a spread. So let's just go ahead and get started. Alright you guys, so I'm going to show you my bullet journal, and I also forgot that I got a Bible journal this month as well. So I'll show you a little bit inside my Bible journal as well. First off, let's start out with my bullet journal. So I do these different tabs for each month, and let's do a quick flip through of April. So I just do a very easy like cover page. I usually don't do anything that's like super fancy or super crazy. And then I ended up setting up this calendar for my actual like life calendar. It's different than like my book club calendar, and this was my actual schedule, like my work schedule, but as you can see, like I don't have to work anymore because of the coronavirus. And then this was a habit tracker that I started filling out. I actually didn't end up filling out the rest of it because I started setting up my May spreads and I just got so excited about my May habit tracker that I ended up never finishing these ones. Then this was my to-do list for the month. As you can see, I actually don't have that much to do in my like regular life, just because a lot of my to-do is on this next page. This is my calendar for my book club, and so I have lots of to-dos in my book club that I do throughout the month. So I actually changed this for May. I just put everything together because I felt like I was wasting too much space with having them separated. So these were some buddy reads that I did this month, and this was the schedule. And then of course I filled up a bunch of the calendar with book club stuff, and then an admin call that I had just notes for. And then this was my setup for my YouTube spreads, and I ended up changing this for May because I didn't really like having the film edit upload on here. I tend to not really highlight that stuff, or you know, like just, I don't know, it's like in my head I know whether I filmed or edited a video, so I don't really need a checklist for it. And then I also didn't like that I had written all of the titles in pen already because I changed up when I was going to do the videos, and then I felt like this spread just didn't work anymore. So for May I changed it up and I'm only going to be using pencils so that way I can change it. Then this is my wrap up spread, which I didn't finish filling out yet because I haven't done my actual wrap up video, and so I will be filling this out. I usually do it like right before my wrap up video. And then these were the books that I had on my TBR. Then this was my quarantine routine, which I love, and if you want to see like actual videos of me doing this routine, I will link it up above. I believe it's on this side. I'll link those up above so that way you can check those out. Then I have the weekly cleaning, which again I will have linked up above and down below. I did a whole video of me doing weekly cleaning and monthly cleaning. This spread turned out really, really great because I like being able to see the last time I cleaned something, but then I kind of needed to make it a little bit smaller. So for May, I did make this page just a 1-page spread instead of a 2-page spread. And then these are my actual like daily to-dos. So as you can see, like I don't do something every single day. Maybe one day I have a really long list of things to get done. And so I really like doing this instead of setting up like a weekly spread. This works out really well, so I'm not like wasting paper or weeks. And then we come to May. So for May, I ended up having just one calendar, and I put it in the middle so I could have book club events on the right side, and I'll have life events on the left side. There probably won't be a whole bunch of life events, but I just wanted to try this calendar out. And then on this side, I just did one big to-do list, and I color coordinated it. So it's gonna be orange is for any type of book club stuff, and then pink is going to be for life stuff. And then I have like a little place for participation, so I can send in participation in my book club. And I have a list of reading sprints that we're gonna be doing in the book club, and then a list of my live shows that I have coming up for the month of May. Then I have a habit tracker. So this is the habit tracker that I'm doing, and I just did days 1 through 30, and then I have Bible study, getting my daily sunshine, reading, taking my vitamins, turning my phone off at 9 p.m., my daily amount of steps, and food journaling, because that's something that I'm going to start this month as well. So I'll probably just color in the squares, and then for daily steps, I'll actually write the total number of steps for that. So just like going across. And then this is admin call for my book club, and I just like started actually some like a list right there of things that I need to talk about. Then this is a video ideas spread. I actually put a tab up here at the top for this because this is something I'm going to be using for the whole rest of the year. I realized that in this bullet journal, I didn't actually have a place to write down just video ideas. So I did one side for lifestyle, one side for my book channel. And so anytime I have a video idea, I can put it in here. And then anytime I actually do it, like I can cross it off. But this is a good spread for brainstorming. Then this is my actual YouTube spread for this month. The left-hand side is my actual like lifestyle channel. And then my right side is my book channel. And obviously the other channel is going to be linked down below if you aren't subscribe to my other channels. And so yeah, I just wrote these in pencil so that way I can change it up if I need to. And then my wrap-up spread, it just like works so well, so I just do it all at the same time. So this is my wrap-up spread. I like never have changed this because it just works out so well. Plus this spread, I have it set up so it goes super well into my reading stats page. So this is my 2020 stats. I've not filled out April yet, but I do each month in a different color. And so the wrap-up spread works really well with this spread. I also have my TBR right here, and then I'm doing tic-tac-toe in my book club, which if you want to join my book club, I have it linked down below, but we're doing a tic-tac-toe TBR challenge, which is really fun. So I just did a little tiny tic-tac-toe board here. Next up, this is a new spread I'm trying out, and I'm really liking it so far. This is my May meal list, and so what I did is I went through some of the cookbooks that I want to use this month. So far I have like 4 down here that I'm color coordinating. And so I put them under the different like subjects, I guess, technically. And so I wrote down any type of beef recipes that I wanted to make, and then I color coordinated. So orange means it's in the Made Whole cookbook. This green means it's in my Well Fed cookbook. And so that's just how I did it for everything. And so when I am looking at what I want to make for the month, like I'm not a daily meal planner, if that makes sense. So I don't like write down what we're having for Monday. I'll just kind of be like, oh, what do I feel like eating today? And so I can look at this and I can do my grocery list, which I just have here at the beginning. I just use a little post-it sticky note or whatever. So I can look through here and see what I need, write it down and put the order in to like Kroger pickup or something like that. And then I can just add even more recipes throughout the month if I find like maybe I'm getting 2 new cookbooks this week actually. So I can add my 2 other cookbooks down here and then add more meals for the month. And then when I actually make them, I will highlight it completely across. And so then that way I know which ones were made. I'm really excited to use this. I think it's going to be really great. Then I have the cleaning. So weekly cleaning, I just did it like this. Instead of having like sweep and mop for like every different room like I did in last month's, I just decided to have like sweep and mop because I'll literally just do the whole house anyway. My house is pretty small, so I don't do like one room and not a different room. And then this is the monthly cleaning. And some of the things that I was doing on the weekly cleaning, I moved to the monthly because since we don't have any kids, our house stays really clean. And so I figured that I only have to do it monthly instead of weekly. And then this is going to be my food journal or meal logging because I've been having some gut health issues and I really want to figure out what foods are causing my stomach to bloat really badly. So I just have the date, I can write out what I ate and then maybe a reaction to it. And I did a 2-page spread, but after this I'm gonna start my daily spreads. But then anytime this gets filled up, like maybe halfway through the month, if this gets filled up, then I can just create another 2-page spread on a different, wherever I am. So it doesn't have to be all together, but I did like to have a 2-page spread like together. So yeah, that's it for May. And so then I'll just start my dailies here. I'm gonna do a quick little flip through and kind of a close-up of my May spreads, just so you guys can see them a little bit better if you want to replicate some of them. So we're gonna do that, and then I'll go into my Bible journal. Okay, so next up is my Bible journal. This is actually the Exceed bullet journal from Walmart, and I really do like this. And then I also got a study Bible. This I got from Amazon. I will have all of my products linked down below. I actually do journal right into it. I've only had this for less than a month, so obviously you can see a lot of my pages are blank, but I have started journaling in different places here in the back. So there's a bunch of different areas where I have journaled, and I do a color coding system, which I'll show you in my actual bullet journal in just a second. So yeah, I'm really liking this. I love how that is. And so this Bible, I cannot wait for it to be filled up with a bunch of beautiful pages. Okay, so let's go and look through my Bible journal. I actually don't have a title on it yet, and I haven't been using my index because I'm very bad at indexes. But I did the SOAP method right here, and so it's scripture, observation, application, and prayer. This is just a way for you guys to study your Bible. And so I just found this stuff on like Pinterest or different like Bible websites and stuff. This is the Bible highlighting system that I use, and I really like this one because it's broken down and very detailed. So I have been using this a lot when I'm studying. I love it. These are annotation ideas. So for instance, if I just want to journal in my Bible, but I don't really know what, this is a great list. Then there's this other method called REAP. So this is read, examine, apply, and pray. This is again like what you would do if you're just studying the Bible. And then I started a page with praise and worship songs. So I listen to like praise and worship on Pandora, and anytime there's a song that I like really love, I just flip back here and I write it down, so that way I can make like the ultimate like praise and worship playlist eventually. Then I just started with April. I'm in a Bible study group on Facebook, and I will link it down below if you guys want to join. This was what we were doing for April, and so we actually like hop on like Zooms in the morning and in the evenings. You don't have to, but it's nice to like do these together along with people. I'm also doing like a Stay Married book, so a lot of pages are from this, and I listen to the podcast for this, which is also really great. This is what I do. I just like, if it's a podcast, I like put this little symbol so I know what podcast I'm listening to, and I put the date, and then I just write different notes. Like this was my Sunday worship. I will like just draw things. I'll put quotes that I really like. A lot of these are from that marriage book or the podcast. So it's just a bunch of different notes. I will just use different colors if I want to remember something. I just really like how it turns out, because it's not really like a rhyme or reason. It's just kind of like, you know, I don't know, some really nice notes. This is what I've just been doing. I just make sure that I put the date every time I do something. And then I had accidentally skipped a page. I didn't mean to. But yeah, so that's where I am right now. I haven't been using this journal too much. I just started Bible journaling, but I've been really loving it. So that's why I wanted to show you guys in case you wanted to set up your own Bible journal. All right, guys, that is it for this video. I hope you guys loved seeing inside my bullet journal and my Bible journal and my study Bible. There's a lot of different things for me to go over for this month. I do have all my supplies linked down below. So all the highlighters I use, all of the bullet journals that I use, anything that I used as a resource, I have it down below, plus all my groups and my YouTube channels. There's just so much probably linked down below in the description box. Let me know down in the comment if you think that these bullet journal videos are helpful for you, if you like seeing my spreads because it gives you inspiration. I would love to hear from you guys. But that's it for this video, so I will see you guys very soon in Saturday's video. Bye everyone.